there's aliens living in our ocean, like Atlantis, and maybe they came up, so like that Navy pilot who saw something, I assume he was like above the water. Okay, okay, it doesn't matter where he was, but what if maybe an alien ship came from below water and maybe it came up, you know? Just think of like
Hmm.
some lost city of Atlantis, I guess. What if could that be a possibility? Could aliens have come to Earth and then maybe they couldn't like live on the surface, but they could live in the water because maybe Earth was mostly water back then, right?
So I mean, you're saying that they're living in the ocean right now,
Yeah.
right? But then my thing is like, yeah, that's a interesting theory, but why have they never really revealed themselves? Because if they had the technology to come to Earth, why have they never realized that there's a whole civilization above them? Because in theory, if they came to Earth, they came with some sort of ability to communicate back home, right? So eventually, they would at least send one person back to their home planet or a galaxy or whatever, if not a group, if not a team, you know?
No, fair enough, fair enough. So I'm thinking of this like, what if the aliens that came, right? What if they were like looking for a new home? Then they wouldn't need to communicate back. Like what if they're the last generation?
Okay,
And the
so
only
then
way they could have survived is maybe our atmosphere is like maybe too toxic for them, but
yeah, so they
maybe the
go on.
water is not. But then you have to live deep in the water because you know how like we work. Like if we go like something like if we go too far into the ocean, the pressure is too much for us. But what if for them, it's like they like need that amount of pressure. What I'm saying is
Yeah,
they're
like,
basically the opposite of us.
which okay, I get that, and that actually does make a lot. Like, it's interesting. It's an interesting theory, but think about this: like, if I was an alien civilization, and like, yeah, last of my kind, we millions and millions of years ago, when there was no other thing in the world except fish and shit, you know, we go into the ocean, live there. I'm assuming they brought technology with them because there's no other way they could have survived theoretically in the ocean besides without some sort of technology. So they have to have some sort of progression in technology too. Why have we never noticed it? Why have they never done anything with that technology
I
in the
think
world?
it's because if they do come up here, then it's like they're gonna die because they can't like they cannot
No,
survive. You know,
I'm saying, I'm not saying come out in person. They can, if they were able to get into
like
our
imagine
atmosphere,
us going
live.
down to the bottom of the ocean,
But I'm
like
saying,
bottom of the ocean.
but I'm saying is like if they were able to come into our atmosphere, right? Go into our atmosphere from space where it's zero pressure. Go into our
Yeah,
atmosphere and slowly increase that pressure to the point where they're comfortable. That means they had a device. I mean, sure, it probably got damaged or something, but I'm assuming if these people were smart enough to create this and they had
yeah,
someone there
true.
who was smart enough to fix it, so they have to be able to bring it back up. But the thing is, what if they did bring it back up and that was Atlantis, like you said,
Yeah, I mean, what if,
and then
yeah,
Atlantis
something
disappeared
like that.
and Atlantis still exists? Like,
Yeah,
have
Atlantis
you ever seen that?
disappeared.
Remember the fucking Pixar or Disney movie, fucking
Yeah,
Atlantis?
yeah,
What if it's like that? There's just
yeah.
fucking
I'm saying it well because if you think about it, right? Say like, because there's a bunch of movies where it's like, hey, look, we're trying to like look for other inhabitable planets, right? Like because
yeah,
like our planet may be under like some kind of natural disaster or something, right? What if this was
yeah.
that planet that they saw, but they figured out that hey, look, maybe we have to live in this bubble, aka the Atlantis city, and then maybe some natural events happened, and then their city went down, and that alien species died like that, like that's what I'm saying, and that alien species remains is like on the bottom of the ocean, like Atlantis City, and they have and they may have like cool technology like spacecrafts or like something like that,
Interesting.
or what if they have an alien egg that's like ready to hatch? That'd be fucking weird.
So they're just like trying to
Imagine there's an alien egg that somehow survived all that event because it's in like a perfect incubated state.
what if the core of the Earth is just an alien egg?
Oh my god, what if the core of the egg? Oh my gosh. What if that
Think
alien
about
egg,
it.
like what if everything built around that alien egg?
Exactly.
Dude, that's actually kind of
Like,
spooky.
think about it. It's an alien egg, and like because it's alien, we don't. Its incubation period is millions and millions of years, because like their lifespans are trillions and trillions of years instead of millions. I mean, instead of hundreds, like creatures
Yeah.
on Earth. Like the longest living creature I think can last like a couple hundred years at most. And I think that's like tortoises and stuff. But I'm doing another one. Now I said
Fair
fuck
enough.
that thing.
So yeah, I'm beating this gold guy. So I missed the checkpoint. So hard. But yeah, like that'd be interesting. But like, do you see what I'm saying? Is like, what if that alien species died, right? And then maybe that caused something. Like maybe them dying caused something, and maybe they only had like some form of like organisms left, and like that was us. You know what I mean? Like for example, say
So
that.
you're saying we're basically their pets.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, say that we're like their pets, and then
So
we, we
it's
broke
basically,
out.
like all of humanity died, and then just dogs became the next humans.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
So
Evolution.
like
What I'm trying to say is like, what if we died? Then how evolved would dogs or like these other pets be? Because relatively, if we were to believe that theory,
dogs,
then
dogs came from wolves, right? We domesticated dogs, so they have a huge potential because
I don't
they
know if
are.
dogs came from wolves. I
They
heard it's
did.
a
No,
mixture of wolves and like foxes or something like
well,
that.
yeah,
Because I
obviously,
assume it's
but
a
like,
mixture.
but
Right?
like the first official dog, or like pets and stuff, can be traced back to wolves.
I don't even know. Probably, yeah. I assume for like maybe for like hunting and gathering. Okay, but
things like that,
Go ahead.
So
Yeah.
basically, so we domesticated dogs insane, which is why they're dogs like the way they are now. Otherwise, they would still be like wolves, But
Shout out
that
to
means they
wolves.
still have a huge potential for evolving back into that status. Plus, they are smarter now. Plus, they also have the understandings of human life to a certain extent, right? I mean, obviously they don't understand it completely, but they do have some understanding, so they could theoretically take care of themselves if they needed to, without having to hunt in packs and shit like that, And eventually, evolution would kick in because there would no longer be so the top of the hierarchy of our planet is us. There is nothing smarter in this on our planet than us humans. Overall, I mean, there are animals who are better at certain things. There are, there's obviously like specific like animals who are stronger than us physically. Almost every single animal is stronger than us physically. That's because we don't need the physical strength anymore because we have the mental capacity to create tools.
We got big brains.
And stuff like that. Exactly, we have big brains, so we don't need the bronze. So it's like eventually they would revert back to strength, and then eventually it would reach to the point where maybe not dogs, but one species would evolve into becoming the genuinely smartest, top of the hierarchy.
Like chimpanzees or something like that.
Yeah, like chimpanzees or something like that, right? To the point of humans or even beyond humans.
Yeah, so I guess that would kind of make sense. Like if you take out the top dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what if the aliens were like, okay, what about instead of us being pets, like what if the dinosaurs were pets? And then they were the next in like hierarchy, right? And then what if?
Well, yeah, obviously, when I mean us as pets, I don't mean us humans. I mean legit.
Yeah, like our
the previous evolution. Yeah.
Chimpanzees or something like that. I feel you.
So like
and
fish, the fish that walked out of the water, right? So if you want to go with your water theory, what if like those aliens died and then we finally walked out of the water because we needed to be able to protect ourselves?
Well, I think we true actually, because that's how it kind of was. It was like fish, and then maybe like chimpanzees, apes, and then like Neanderthals and all them.
Well, yeah, but I'm not connecting us directly. I'm connecting all of organisms to the fish, that because originally all organisms were underwater.
True. probably. I guess
And
what was I
yeah,
gonna say? Yeah. Uh, um. Yeah, like what if like the pets were kind of those things, like you mentioned, like they came from the ocean, I guess. They evolved. That would be interesting, honestly. But I guess like what would it cause them to die? Would it be like an asteroid or something? I guess we would know about the asteroid, would we not?
oh, we do know about the asteroid.
No, I'm saying the asteroid that killed the aliens, not the one that killed the dinosaurs.
But what if it was the same one though?
You're saying that dinosaurs were here as well? Like before or like at the same time as the aliens? I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
let's just say like we know about an asteroid level like event happening, right?
Yeah.
So if dinosaurs were the pets, right? Let's say if we go to the theory that the dinosaurs are the pets, right? We go to the theory that all the dinosaurs, like, we don't know much about them. You know, all the noises and stuff, they're all
Yeah, like we
theorized
don't even
and
know like what
computer
they
generated.
like the color of the skin or anything like that.
Yeah, color of their skin, or like what color their feathers were, or like how strong
They
their
could have
feathers were.
afro.
It's all theorized, right? Based off of bones and like computer generations and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm sure it's very accurate. But like let's just say like our theory is that they were just roaming by themselves. But what if they were domesticated animals or used for hunting or shit like that, right?
Kind of true.
And then when the asteroid happened, it wiped out all of the dinosaurs. And if it wiped out something as big as the dinosaurs, it definitely wiped out other beings in that world too, you know? So
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. But then, like, speaking on the technology, like, would we not know the technology of the aliens? Like,
well,
that
no,
came
but
here,
like,
you know?
but
Unless if it all went into the ocean.
yeah, like if it went into the ocean or if it evaporated, dude, an extension level hit
I don't
of
know if it
that
would
level
evaporate,
would
because the
not.
bones didn't, like, evaporate,
But
right?
okay,
Like, with the
bones are
dinosaurs.
definitely way stronger than technology.
I don't know.
If you put a laptop in the ground and leave it to the same time as bones will survive much longer than that laptop will.
Is that true? Do bones
Yes.
survive more than?
Dude,
We should
bones
try it.
never.
So, like,
Yeah,
which bone you don't like of your own body?
All right, you know, Rahel, let me cut off your arm, okay? choose which arm.
I'll take the left. The right has too much importance in this time of quarantine. Okay.
Oh yeah. I agree.
Why does it have to be
It's
my
my- it's
arm
my-
though?
Like you want to be legless? You can do shit without an arm. You can't do.
I'm
shit
saying a
without leg.
bone. I'm not saying like a limb, like an entire limb. I'm saying
How the fuck can you get a bone? You wanna cut a finger
a
off?
finger? Yeah, a finger would work.
I would cut off a toe, I guess.
What if you cut off the right side of you like symmetrically, and I cut off the left side of me, and we become one?
You just fucking become Siamese twins.
Because you're left-handed, right?
Yeah, I'm left-handed mostly.
I'm right-handed, dude. We just
Nah. That shit. Nah, we reaching into the point of highly sus points here. Some shit popped into my mind, and I don't want to discuss it.
What do you mean? We're one. We do everything.
Left hand or
together.
right hand? Which one would you choose then?
Why can't it be both?
Oh no! One person would have to fall asleep or get knocked out by the other person while it was happening.
Imagine one eye is closed, the other eye's just shaking.
Like, yo, it's time. Go to sleep.
Are you?
One eye's
You
like,
gonna sleep?
like a stroke, just like a.
you wake up.
Nope. Too far.
Dude, imagine that. Okay, fair enough. Too far.